So, it's us again. I've got Gina with me once again from Gluten-Free Disney World. We are obviously eating gluten-free at Disney World, but also vegan. So we are here at Magic Kingdom. We've got a list of places to go, things to ask, food to attempt to eat.
I brought my cooler so we can have leftovers that go in there because our stomachs are only so big, but we really try hard.
We share the food. To be fair, I think the most food we ever ate was at Animal Kingdom.
Oh my God.
That was a lot.
That was so much.
So I don't think that's going to be the case here. However, there are seemingly plenty of options. So I don't think that if you're gluten-free and vegan, you would be hungry. No. So together with our powers combined.
Our powers?
Yes. As my husband corrected me, it's not Power Rangers, that was Captain Planet. We had a whole conversation about this yesterday.
It'd be like Thundercat, but then we'd have to say, oh, I think.
I don't know. I was more of a Sailor Moon fan anyway. So regardless, we are here. We are going to be eating. We are going to be drinking. Hopefully we don't have tummy aches.
Right.
Wish us luck. I hope you enjoy. Got off Tron. It's my first time doing it. It was great, but that has nothing to do with what we're talking about here. So we just got off. It's called Energy Bites, correct?
Yeah, Energy Bites.
All right. So right at the entrance last exit, there is this stand called Energy Bites. They have 2 drinks that are vegan and gluten-free. You just have to get them without Pop Rocks. This one's new. This guy is a pina colada. It's got a matcha powder on it, which screams my name. And then watermelon refresher thing?
Watermelon slush. I think it's just slush.
Perfect, yeah.
All right.
So we're going to give these guys a try, and then we shall let you know.
Cheers.
Tastes like watermelon. How's that one?
Hey, pina colada.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh. If I was part of the Triple D Club, I might have added something in this.
It's this one's pretty decent. It's very sweet for me. I probably couldn't drink this whole thing, but
I feel like, can I mix it? Because of the matchas then.
Yeah, do it.
Oh, look. Mm-hmm. Now it's Hulk.
Wrong part. Is it good? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, I like this better. It's very coconutty though.
It's like still really super sweet, but in a different way. I drank too fast.
I know, I did it too. I did it too.
Mistake, man.
It's sweltering out. This is a nice refresher, but for me, this is too sweet. So I would not get this again. Yeah, I wouldn't get this again. No. But it's a drink, so no Pop Rocks. Good to go. Woohoo! You guys are in for a story.
Oh my God. Story time with Melissa and Gina. Right. Settle in, everybody. Get a nightcap.
So let's set the scene. We are at Cosmic Rays. Cosmic Rays has the patty melt, which the gluten-free, is this Bloomfield?
It is.
Okay, so how long did it take for our food to arrive the first time?
It feels like yesterday.
We ordered food 40 minutes ago. I want to say it took about 25 minutes.
Maybe.
But you got the thing, but then you went over there, and then you were over there for a while.
Yeah.
With the mobile
We
order.
may only go here tonight. It's like almost dinner time. We got to pick up kids. We've been here for a long time.
So we ordered, well, first you checked the binder. I waited in line. She went up to the mobile thing. We found whichever order was faster. So got to check the binder, not Udi's, Bloomfield Farms, which is the good gluten-free bread, is what they use for the patty melt. So we're just gonna show you that first so you can see this not warm patty melt that has been sitting here. So ta-da! All right, now on top of that,
No, not on top of it.
No, not on top of that. So
it's not on top of it.
So here we have a selection of things. So if you order cuties and not fries, you get a single cutie. That's fun.
Uno.
And it came with lettuce and tomato.
We don't know why.
And I'm gonna let Gina take the wheel on this one because this was your situation that occurred.
And I said I had to do I did a little USA before this video because I was a little red. I got red. Yeah, so because I've had this before and this has happened before, which I was hoping was a mistake, but apparently not. So it comes out just like this. And then I do a little of this. Oh, I feel like we're missing something. I said, are there toppings? I said, do you want the toppings? I want the toppings. They come with the burger, right? Well, or they come with the burger.
That being said, on the app, when you order the allergy one, it does say that it comes with the cheese, the sauce, the slaw. So yeah. It's not saying that you're omitting things by getting it gluten-free. So, okay.
No, yeah. So then, yeah. So, yes, I want the toppings. So he came back out, very nice, with the sauce, which we now have a big, huge thing of sauce.
We have a plethora of sauce.
I'm not sad about that. The sauce is pretty good. And that was it. It was like, carry on about your day. Oh, I got back to the table. Melissa says, what about the slaw? Did you get the slaw? Didn't get the slaw.
Well, no, you said something that they said it was in...
Oh, yeah, they've told me before, like, no, it's all mixed in.
And so I had come here a couple of weeks ago with Finn, and I've gotten it, so I was like, I showed her the picture, I was like, there's slaw. Like, there's sauce, but then there's like, it's a coleslaw, basically, but it's really just cabbage.
Yeah, so I had to go back up, and then I found the allergy coordinator, and I showed, you know, I'm walking around with all of my wares on here. Said, I feel like I'm missing something else. Is there a slaw? He goes, oh, there's a slaw. So I feel like it's a, what is that? Three Stooges act. Who's on first?
Yeah.
Okay. So he, anyways, long story short, he went out and got the slaw. So basically what we have is a choose your own ending kind of a meal. Oh, did it now?
Oh, it really wants to see your face. It really likes your face.
Thank you. Thanks, Sony.
So yeah, so now we have the patty melt things as well as lettuce and tomato for some reason. So I guess we'll build this and eat it.
We're gonna, yeah, let's.
Should we cut it in half first?
No, I think we should build it and then.
Okay, we're building it. Just a little extra, a little extra, a little extra. All right.
Oh my god. Do you got any of the lettuce and tomato?
No, because that's not supposed to be on there. It's a patty melt. For God's sake.
I don't understand. Do you want the toppings?
I can't believe they said
I want
that.
the toppings.
It's supposed to have it. Why would I not want it?
I said it lists the toppings. Oh, did you want them? I didn't put down that I didn't want them.
Correct. All right. We have put together our sandwich. It, again, was cooked 30 minutes ago, so we shall see how it goes. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay. Oh, that's what it tastes like. Okay, so since I've had the not gluten-free version, I like this better, despite the, I know. Let me give you the reasoning,
You heard it here first, folks.
The plant-based one comes wrapped in foil, and it, like, steams it. So when I ate it, when I got it, the bread was all super mushy, and the burger was mushy, where you, like, bite through it, and it was just, like, it had no bite. Like, the flavor was good, but it, like, the texture wasn't it. So this at least allows you to still have, like,
Pull together.
a texture.
So then the trick is, if you order it this way in the future, order just directly from the window and say, I just want to make a note on there that I would like the toppings.
You shouldn't have to do that.
I may not move on from this all day.
You shouldn't have to do that.
You know, and they can't even offer you like a glass of sangria to make up for it.
Oh, well then go ahead. I'm going to finish eating this. Why don't you tell them what they gave us?
Oh, yeah. So they said, can we give you fries? And I said, no, one cutie will do it. Super full. We'll split that. By the way, if you do have an allergy, it's the same people who are like picking up all the burgers and the chicken, pick up the cuties and put them on there. So I would recommend washing that sucker if you have a severe allergy. They gave us, what was it? A Sully slushie. This is how we do at Magic Kingdom. We get slushies.
Frozen sugar drinks.
Frozen sugar drinks. Oh, there it is. Look at it. So this is the slushie without, they have like a whipped dairy topping on it. So if you take that off, it's like Monin syrup and then slushy stuff, which is basically just a mixture of sugar and water and crushed ice and food coloring.
A blue raspberry.
And dyes and some other processed things. You know, the stuff that keeps you healthy on the inside. So we got some of these. And anyways, but if you need another treat or if
just so you know, they did give us 2.
They did give us 2. They were very nice. The allergy coordinator guy was lovely. He was really trying.
Yeah.
He you know.
It's just one of those things where she had warned me before we came that they often forget to put the toppings on, which like, but so we knew coming in. So I joked with her when she went to go get it, like, make sure you check that it's, because I thought it was going to have foil on it like the vegan one does, and it didn't have the foil on it, so she obviously knows it doesn't have toppings on it. But the fact that it took an additional 20 minutes to make it right.
Asteroid sauce and coleslaw.
So, that being said, as long as you are willing to put up with the potential of a slow meal, it's not a bad option.
No. And I guess the other play, because I knew up there, and then I was just surprised with the slot piece. But if you know going in, say I just want to try that, whatever, you go up and you order it, you have your mobile order, you walk up like already armed to say, you only gave me half a burger. I need the rest of the stuff.
Yeah.
I need the bells and whistles.
Yeah. Are you going to try this?
Why not? It's here in front of me.
It's just too sweet. I can't do those things. I also don't want a blue mouth.
Oh, well, I'm definitely doing it. Oh, good. Sweet. Yeah, it's almost like a cotton candy.
No, I'm good on that. That's all you.
I mean, it's not all me.
At least they're free. I'm gonna finish eating this burger, and then I guess we'll go eat some more food.
Oh, a little bit.
I didn't really eat breakfast today, so, and now it's after 11. We got here at 10:30. It's 11:20. So
got you an orange.
Wish us luck. We have
it's electric.
The new Chicago dog. So that we don't have the plant-based slaw dog anymore. But it's a Bloomfield. Another Bloomfield roll. So we can have the gluten-free vegan version.
With the comfort flag in it.
Yes.
The comfort stick.
And so much mustard.
No ketchup, don't do that.
No. So I guess, should I just like, I'm gonna let you do the honors. The relish is neon green. I haven't had this new hot dog yet. I think they changed it a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I had just never come to Magic Kingdom. So.
I feel like there's dye in it.
You think that's what makes it so green?
It matches your hair.
It does. It'll give me superpowers. Here's a knife.
No, that's a napkin.
That's a napkin. That's your hold. I was looking at the knife.
Okay.
All right. Which side do you want?
I guess the side that's facing me.
Okay.
We'll go with this one. This is gonna be messy. Look at that.
Okay, these little bumpy things that are falling off. I don't love that.
It's impossible.
I don't love that. No, it's beyond.
It is?
Yes.
Okay, it's beyond.
So yeah, here you go. It'll focus eventually. There we go. All right. So it's got tomatoes and peppers and onions, and then neon green relish and a ton of mustard. So,
Okay, cheers.
yeah. I'm gonna get my napkin ready because I know this is heavy.
Are you gonna take your drink license? Yeah.
First of all, that was flawless. That bite was flawless. I feel like the look on your face says you dig it. It's gonna be loud. Back in the game. There's a lot of mustard.
I love mustard, but this is giving me flashbacks of that god-awful Chicago hot dog salad that had mustard on it. Why are you putting mustard on salad? Don't put mustard on salad.
Maybe one could back up that train and say, why put a hot dog on it? But I guess if
It wasn't even a hot
go all
dog,
the way
it was a
in.
sausage. I don't love this. The bun's kind of dry. Do you feel like the bun's dry?
It is a little bit.
compared to the bun that we just had at Cosmic, that's the same brand. That one was significantly better than this. This is
I think the hamburger buns, you know, it could be the difference in that. There's a little bit of heat on the sausage that I'm getting now, which I quite like. So if you don't like heat, buyer beware.
I don't like this.
None of us could tell. You're faking it so well. You're
It's just like sweet from the relish or something, and then like too much mustard.
There is too much mustard for sure.
And I love
to go all in on the relish though.
And I love the spicy like sausages. Like I love those, but
yeah. So the slaw dog was better because there was more going on for sure. And who doesn't like corn in everything? Like unless you're allergic to corn, and then you don't like it in anything.
And it was creamy. Like whereas
it
this
was
is not.
creamier.
They try to like they're like, you know what? Instead of a barbecue aioli, let's just put the same amount but make it mustard, and that ain't it.
You know what? I almost think that you could do like if they had split it down the middle, split the sausage down the middle, and then put the toppings in there. Like maybe it would have given it. It just feels like there's nowhere for it to go because the Beyond sausages are also they're so thick, so it's just sort of like rolling all over the place, and you can't really get a good.
No, and I told myself that after trying the gluten-free one, I would come back another time to do a video to try the non-gluten-free one. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not doing that.
Spoiler alert. So, I got her on this one.
That was. I mean, you can still get it without the toppings. They do have an option where you could get it where it's just the bun and then the sausage, and then you just put whatever you want on it, which is what I would do. I don't want that. I don't want that.
Yeah.
The burger that took 45 minutes was better.
I think location-wise, like if I was over here, let's say I had come over here to watch the parade or something, and I was entering hangry, I would still get it.
I would get it as the plain one.
I would be like, I just need to like.
I wouldn't get that.
I would
get
actually
the plain one.
I might get relish and no mustard. I might just say no mustard.
It's just too much mustard.
And then put the other
get a
stuff
packet of mustard, put a tiny little sliver on.
Yeah.
That's how you should do it. They need to not put 4 tablespoons of mustard.
Makes it quite vinegary.
All right.
All right.
Into
That's it. Another
Adventureland.
option. Oh, and they have a slushie here. Surprise, surprise.
Oh, yeah.
There's another sugary slushie, and that one is also gluten-free and vegan. Those are the ingredients. We didn't get it because we can't handle it anymore.
Nope.
There's a marching band coming.
Okay.
So it's that kind of a day.
Adios. All right, so behind us is Sunshine Tree Terrace. We are in Adventureland. This is where you can get the orange Dole Whip, and there's a strawberry Dole Whip, both of which are vegan and gluten-free. So, and if we continue on to Aloha Isle, that is where you'll find pineapple and raspberry.
Yes, the pineapple and raspberry mix is yummy.
That's my favorite mix.
I don't think they even have the twist like listed on the menu.
No,
but you can get it.
No. Yeah, you used to, or you could get it on the app. I remember ordering it on the app, specifically, but not on the menu board. So that one's really good too. So I'll show that here in a second. But that one is also an option, but we're just not getting that right now.
Welcome to Pecos Bill, where they still didn't want to give us the toppings.
No. So we got the veggie rice bowl, which is this guy. The only difference that I've noticed with the gluten-free one versus the not gluten-free one is they didn't give us the tortilla strips on top. So I don't know if they just don't do that anymore or if they forgot, which seems to be the theme of the day.
Or if they were, was it listed in the gluten-free one as having tortilla strips?
That's a great question.
Because I wonder, it could be a thing of, if it's fried with something else. I'm trying to think of what else would be fried here.
I want to say that those are probably not fried / made in house. They're probably
Tostito.
Yeah, it doesn't have them listed. Okay, fair. Yellow rice topped with grilled peppers and onions, black beans, lettuce, tomato, and salsa. Which they did not give us the salsa.
Why can't you give me the salsa? It's because the other place called ahead and said, listen, when this chick Gina comes in,
when
you
see them show up,
don't give her any of the business.
make sure you don't do what you're supposed to do.
It's not listed on that either.
But it shows it in the picture.
Son of a gun.
Okay, well, we don't know.
It's a mystery.
It's fine. All it does is add a little crunch, which is a delightful crunch, but it's fine.
You got the crunch of the lettuce, if you put the lettuce on
The
top.
iceberg lettuce.
Or the peppers.
Do you think these are going to be crunchy?
I'm going to try it.
These are
I
not.
already have one
These are not
speared.
going to be crunchy.
You don't know. You're making a judgment.
Okay, I am.
Oh, mine's plenty crunchy.
She's lying. All right. I'm just gonna try a little conglomerate of rice, bean, and pepper.
Conglomerate.
This is always like one of my like
Smorgasbord.
favorite meals here because it's all real food. There's no faux meat. It's like a simple hearty dish.
Oh.
Good thing you had your hand there.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I mean, overall, I always enjoy this one because, like, I mean, it's not like Chipotle level or anything, but it's fine for what it is. And for the food that's at Magic Kingdom, this is a good meal.
I feel like you definitely need the salsa.
Yeah.
And maybe some hot sauce or something, just because it needs another component.
Yeah, so, but I'm not a big onion person, so there's a lot of onions in this, so.
Every single time that we record something, there has to be like somebody that comes by with that cart. Have you noticed this?
Have I?
All day.
Story of my life.
I don't know if there's a universe being like, you're trash.
It's fine.
We're telling you you're trash.
No, yeah, it needs wetness. It comes, it's even though it's marked as plant-based, it asks you if you want sour cream or not. So if you forget to mark it, totally fine. It comes in those weird little like tubes.
Like a
sour
Go-Gurt,
cream.
like a Go-Gurt tube?
Yeah. The last time I remember ever eating sour cream out of one of those, I was probably in elementary school. Like it always takes me right back.
You
to
probably
elementary
just.
school. But yeah, so if you forget to mark it, it's okay. They're just gonna leave it on your tray and it's not gonna touch anything. But otherwise, we got hot sauce.
Oh yeah, that's the good stuff.
And then we have the salsa. So I guess we shall chow down.
And the salsa is medium. I don't know that you need to know that, but there's no other option. You can't get mild.
No.
Okay.
So it's an option.
Here it is.
Right, we are at Pinocchio's Village House. We got pizza.
We got the pizza.
We got the pizza. So it's a cauliflower crust that's gluten-free and vegan. It is made in a facility that also processes milk and egg. But there's nothing in the crust that has that. So obviously you have an allergy.
Yeah.
Avoid this. But
And
if you don't,
what was it? Nation brand.
yeah, Nation brand. Never heard of that. That's new to me.
He said that they're all kind of going to it, which is actually nice because then if you are gluten-free and have a dairy allergy or vegan as well, then you can actually get some of this.
And then he did also make a comment about how their normal plant-based one is basically pita bread, which I literally got like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, I'm pretty sure this is pita bread. So validated it.
So now you can compare that to this.
So just like that one,
it's gonna burn the roof of
it
our
has
mouth.
way too much cheese. But here we go.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Is it gonna burn your mouth?
it's not that hot.
Okay. It's done doing like a canary in the woods. Mines. Canary in the mines. No, you don't know that? I lived in West Virginia.
Not bad.
The crust holds up really nicely for as floppy as it looks like it is. Look at that flapping around.
And the edge is very crispy.
Yeah, but it's actually not like you would imagine that you bite into it. It's like, oh, that middle is just soggy and.
I gotta admit,
All right.
this is another one. The gluten-free version is better. We have two that are better. It's just because the other one's too soft, and so with the pita bread, it's super soft, so it has no bite to it. And then with all the cheese that they put on it, it's just like very gooey in your mouth. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just not the right texture. You know what I mean? When it's just like, it almost is like you're eating like raw dough.
Yeah. Which you shouldn't do.
There's so much cheese. It's so much. I mean, this is like, it actually like pulls. It's full of your heart.
It's pretty good. I mean, we were saying the one thing that would be nice is just some like oregano or basil on top.
Any topping.
Just a little smush. But I mean, I like this. I think it's nice and crunchy and crispy.
The actual crust
Pretty
is really
good
good too. You
pizza.
should try the actual crust.
All right. Tell me.
It definitely tastes like cauliflower. But not in an overwhelming way. I like this.
When did cauliflower become such a rock star?
I don't know, but I would get this again.
You would?
Yeah.
So on the way here, this was her face. Going to Pinocchio house.
To be fair, because I ate here 2 weeks ago. I ate here 2 weeks ago. It wasn't good.
That was my face going to Cosmic Rays. So I guess we all have our places that we enjoy.
This has redeemed it for me, though.
And it was really not bad to order. I mean, it's midday, so it's pretty prime time. Like, there were no seats inside. Also, it's a million degrees out, so why not just sit outside? We're already sweating from our toes. It makes more sense.
I'm rocking.
Oh, shit.
You want some of that?
Oh, yeah. That's good stuff. Sharing is caring. Yeah, but it was a snap. Like, they brought the allergy coordinator over. Lickety split. We probably waited 10 minutes.
Not bad.
Easy breezy. I'm digging it.
We think we have one more spot to go to, and otherwise we have snacks. But
Oh, and they have a slushie here that we checked.
another blue raspberry slushie. So if you're just in the mood to drink blue raspberry slushies all
In the
week
mood
long,
for blue.
whatever it is, you can get those. So. Oh, I guess we gotta go. We gotta go.
It's a signal.
All right, so we are at Friar's Nook. Get you some of this.
Spoils me.
We checked. They don't have a gluten-free bun, but you can get the vegan sausage, which is like tater tots.
Yes.
So
Right, and the tater tots are fried in there's only a fryer for tater tots, so those are safe from cross contamination. But we were kind of thinking, you know, the hack here, since there's no bun or anything, I just scratched my head really hard. Why would I have done that? Thank you. Anyways, the hack would be you get the vegan brat, no bun, and then it comes with the tots.
yeah,
And then you have the sauerkraut on there. So you could cut up the brat and kind of mix it on there, and then put like some ketchup or something on top. I think that would still work if you needed.
if you're
something
okay with
over here.
avoiding. But our goal today is to figure out meals that are the same but different, aka allergy friendly. But otherwise, that is an option if you want it. But I will warn you that brat is incredibly dry because they fry it, and it's not one that I would recommend. But it's an option if you want tater tots. Tater tots are good. Their tots are good, so that's an option.
Like a tot.
Yep.
Potato fan.
So we are in front of Gastons Tavern. The vegan gluten-free option here is the Le Fou's Brew. Le Fou? Le Fou's Brew. It's basically like
Get it in a souvenir cup.
you can. It looks like a little cute little stein. It's got Gaston on it. It's basically an apple slushy, and it's got like this marshmallow foam on it. It's not marshmallow, well, but it's passion fruit and marshmallow. And it's a marshmallow syrup. It's Monin. It's not actual marshmallow. There's no gelatin. Totally vegan. So again, another frozen sweet drink that we do not want.
Sorry. Even for the kids, if you split it, I'll split it between my two kids sometimes, and I'll just get one and then split it in half, and they're both perfectly happy with that because there is just like that.
It's just a lot
over sweetness to it.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna dig in.
We're good on that. We're good on that right now. So.
But you believe us.
Yeah.
So.
We have dessert. We're ending our day. We were at the Plaza ice cream parlor, and it may or may not have taken quite a while, but we got it all handled because they scooped it
out
for us. So I got a root beer float because why not? And then you got
I got it's Tafuti ice cream. So I got chocolate, 1 scoop of vanilla, and then some peanut butter sauce. And the peanut butter sauce is legitimately just peanut butter that has been melted and sauced over it. So there's nothing else added to it. We were watching them make it, and they checked the jars and all of that. So that was lovely.
And that's the only sauce that's vegan. So this is really great vegan gluten-free treat if you don't want to do one of like the Dole Whip things.
And they had the sorbet. They had like a raspberry.
Yeah, they had raspberry sorbet.
It looked really good.
She said that. I'm not a big sorbet person, but you know, it was very bright. It was very pretty.
It was very bright.
But yeah, overall, we had a mostly good day. We had our hiccups here and there.
No, we had a great day.
You and I had a great day.
Food had a little something to work on today.
Yes. And I learned that 2 things were better as the gluten-free version than the non-gluten-free version. So that's a fun fact.
And I learned that even in this extreme heat, when we're sweating from every single part of our body, I can still make her do a photo pass picture with me.
Reluctantly. But yeah, so that was it for quick service stuff here. Snack wise, obviously you can have popcorn, and then the fruit bars.
Oh, and then they have the chocolate covered bananas.
Yes, the chocolate covered bananas,
Got some of the
which we
snacks,
had
which are frozen.
at Animal
lovely.
Kingdom. But yeah, so pretty solid amount of food. A lot of stuff that you can still feel like you're eating like the same fulfilling meal, which is really nice, and not just like removing stuff and still eating, like paying the same. So
It was more
nice.
than I would have thought too. I
Yes.
mean, there were.
Yeah.
You could snack your way around.
Yeah.
It's not going to be an Animal Kingdom or an Epcot, but you could still do it.
And if you come here and you're like on a trip and you have multiple days in Magic Kingdom, you definitely have enough food options that you aren't feeling like you have to eat the same thing every time, which is really nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the only park we have left to do together is Hollywood Studios, and we will try and do that not 6 months from now.
We will try our best. Very busy.
It's hard. It's hard to link schedules, and we got it. So we hope you enjoy. Again, Gluten-Free Gina's. What's your website? It's just Gluten-Free Disney World.
Yeah, glutenfreewdw.com.
That's it.
And then I now have a YouTube.
Yes.
And 2 Instagrams. I have Gluten Free Universal too, if you need Universal Studios.
So yeah, give her a follow. She posts vegan stuff as well because her littlest baby's vegan and gluten-free too. So
Yeah. Yeah. Very
Thanks for
good.
watching.
Thank you. I'm
Okay.
gonna switch to straws.
We're professionals.